Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. And this ranked tour event is fixing to get dramatic. Looking forward to see how far up that leaderboard you can move. All right, let's crack into this one. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. And this is our third shot. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left. Okay, starting the round above par here today, but hopefully we can shave some strokes off as we progress. All right, second hole is a par 4. I think you know what to do. That ball's going for days. It's never going to come down. No, it's going right by the hole, isn't it? And that'll work for your birdie. Chipping it on in there. Well done. That hole's brought you down to even par. Teeing up on hole number 3. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Here we go, 24 feet away. Oh, that was almost in. And for the par, just a little too much power. Just a tap in on this one. And you're 1 over at the moment. All right, best of luck. Have a nice drive here on this 4th hole. We have a par 4. Setting up here from the deep stuff. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. 9 feet to the cup. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. And you're at even par. Okay, 5th hole, par 3. Best of luck. Get to the right, get to the right. I'm okay with that. This one's 25 feet away. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Just a little tap needed here. We've made it to the 6th hole. Look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. And if you can this, that'll be for eagle. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Okay, moving on. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Andrew, 4 strokes away from the lead. All right, that one is on the green. Very long putt coming up. All right, this exceeds the limit of my mathematics estimation skills. I'll just say you're extremely far from the cup. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. 1 under after that one. All right, here we go. Par 3, 8th hole. Careful with this one. This is from way out. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And you are 1 under after that one. Okay, here we go. Par 4 here on the 9th. Good shot. Good shot. Here we go for your birdie. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And currently sitting at 2 under par. 10th hole coming up. Oh man, did you ever send that one? Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. And that's another green in regulation. This one's 7 feet away. That one drops on in for your 2nd consecutive birdie. And you've brought things down to 3 under after that one. All right, par 3 for the 11th hole. Nice shot into this green. Good work. All right, this putt for the birdie. Oh! All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. Okay, let's see what's happening out there in the wider world in this event. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. Oh, you hate to see it. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And after that one, you're 3 under. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Oh, dear gracious. You just tattooed that one. And this shot is around 170 yards away. This one's drawing. This next putt is for the eagle. I think it's breaking to the left. Looking good so far. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. Let's see what happens here. 32 feet away. Well, this one's looking good so far.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under.
And now the 15th.
This one's a par 4. Look at this, driving that green, putting for eagle. I'm just proud of you. Here you go. Just pop this in the hole and you'll pull down an eagle. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. And good luck here. 6 feet to go. Nice work. And as we head down the final stretch here today, we're at 6 under par. Good luck here on the 16th. You won't be getting that one back. He's setting up in the green side rough.
Oh, man. Want that chip to go.
Okay, this one's for the double bogey. And that'll take your score up to 4 under par after that one.
Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4.
See you later to that ball. This is what our third shot's looking like. Shouldn't be too awkward out of here, just in the first cut. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead.
This one's going hard to the right.
Oh, this one's looking okay.
And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
That'll bring you up to 3 under par.
And now for number 18. We have a par 4 on this one.
Well done. And we're about 115 yards away. There you go. That's what you want. And if you sink this, guaranteed a 66 on the scorecard. Just a little too much pace on that one. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. Okay, the putt goes down and we're done here. And we managed to get out of this one at 3 under par. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. We get to compete against everyone else out there in the land of the internets. I can't wait to see how far up that leaderboard you can go. Let's go. Second shot here on the first. And it looks like there's an upslope around the pin. Don't want to leave this short. Want to make sure we get it there. Oh, your approach is heading left. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. Ooh, just missed. Starting our round off, a little sluggish out of the gates. Teeing it up on the second hole. All right, we're 33 feet out. And well done. You got most of the way there. And this one's for your par. And the putt goes down. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. We've got a par 5 here on the third hole. Yeah, we'll have that. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. Oh, this is going to need to get legs. Here's a 14-foot putt. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. Almost. All right, you got this left over for par. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Okay, now we go to the fourth. We got a par 3. All right, this is a putt, but let's just kind of consider it an approach shot. Let's try to get this one nice and close to the cup, and hopefully we can putter in from there. 13 feet left to the hole, and that's your par. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. And let's see how we do here on the fifth. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Okay, we are back in the fairway. Didn't get a whole lot of distance out of that, but that's okay. Not liking this one. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. And you've got quite a distance left to the hole, but you know what? You got out of that bunker. I'm happy with that. From there, fine effort. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And right now you are 2 over par. And we've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. Okay, you've got this one for par. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. All right, have a good tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 7th. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. Oof. All right, not much left here. All right, let's get to the next. And you're 3 over at the moment. Okay, here we go. 8th hole is a par 4. Looking like about 185 yards out. Here we go. This one for birdie. All I got is this one's going left and then right. So see what you can do. All right, give this one a little tap. Okay, now let's take a peek at our scorecard, see what that's saying. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. And teeing this one up on hole number 9. Okay, I'll accept that. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. Nice stroke, we're on the green. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. Currently sitting at 3 over par. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. All right, let's get out of this sand. All right, from the beach. And you're looking short out of the sand here. Oh, the chip just slides by. Just 4 feet left on this one. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. All right. And you're currently 6 over par. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. Bounce right. Come on. Nice approach. Good stuff. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. And the putt drops for birdie. Okay, here we go. Par 5, 12th. That was good. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. This one's your 3rd. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. Starting this one out pretty good. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. 5 over par currently. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Okay, let's get out of here. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. This one for double bogey. Don't even worry about it. Okay, 7 over par after that one. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Yeah, you'll take that. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. This is looking like it might be trouble. And from the fairway sand. You have to give that flat stick a workout to sink this next putt, but you're out of the sand. This putt's about 5 feet. And your score is 8 over par currently. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. And from that lie, which was kind of a dirty lie, not a bad result. Long putt left, though. This one's way out to the right. Let's watch it turn. And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. And now on to the par 4 16th. Yeah, that'll play. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. Oh, this has my attention. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And teeing up now on the 17th. Setting up here in the deep stuff. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. Okay, and from the sand. And now we will putt. Nicely played out of the sand. And to save par. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, and it doesn't go. And now sitting at 10 over for your round. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Little less than pure on that swing. Oh, that's no good. Well, something went wrong there. Okay, the ball's above your feet, and you might want to aim a little more to the right because that's going to tend to pull your shot to the left. And 200 yards or so to the pin. This one's heading a bit right. Well, you can't hit all the greens. Yep, that'll work from there. And you've got this putt for a final score of 80 on the round. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. And it went by so quick. Just like that, your round is over. And it will be a plus 12 on the scorecard for you at the end of this one. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. Starting today with a par 5. Now let's smash this ball into that fairway and get things on the go. Second shot here on the first. And as we set this one up, the ball is above your feet. It's going to go a little bit more left than normal. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Looks like this one's your 5th shot. Ouch, right off the tree. All right, let's get out of this first cut and on our way. This one might be coming up short from the rough. Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. That's okay, don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually.
Oh, look at this. This could go.
Next. And that's 4 over for you. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Oh, that's too bad. Second shot here on hole number 2. Not the cleanest swing, but that's all right. And setting up now in the deep rough. Oop, into the tree. Ooh, not good. Bad kick to the left here. Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression. Just a little bit aggressive there. And yep, that is gonna work. Good job there. And that's 8 over par at the moment. All right, third hole on this course is a par 4. Give it a go. Unlucky. This one's going left. And we're out of the dirty stuff. Now let's get to that real short stuff on the green. Let's do it. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. Oh, missed the par. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And currently sitting at 9 over. All right, here we go with the par 4, 4th hole. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's gonna run. I think you've had better swings. Okay, be very careful. This could go squirrely. It's really deep into this rough. Okay, let's get on to the green next. 5 feet to the cup from here. And a bit of bad luck here. Back-to-back bogeys after that putt drops. Okay, sitting at 10 over for the day. Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. There we go. Good shot. And second shot here on the 5th. Well, let's regroup. This approach is heading left. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. And from the bunker. And yeah, that was a greasy lie in the bunker. A lot of work left to do still, though. All right, this one for the quad bogey. And that'll do. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. Good little shot there. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. That'll work. 8-footer here in front of us. Oh, almost. Here's our look at a double bogey. And the putt drops and we're moving on. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. Oh, not your best contact. Setting up in the bunker. Okay, serenity now. Might not have hit this one enough. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. Right by. All right, let's get a big fat quad and then move on. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. You'll be all right there. You've got a 17-foot putt on this one. Okay, you're starting this out to the left. I see what you're doing. Okay, this putt's for your par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. We are in the deep stuff here. Oh, that one, yeah, that one took a dive. Okay, setting up here. Ball is above your feet. Keep that in mind. No good. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. And lining up your 6th shot here. I think I have sand in my mouth somehow. Let's get on out of here. 27 feet from the cup. Oh! We're approaching the shot limit on this hole. Hopefully we can get this one to go. And now let's see what happens here on the 10th. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Well, that won't work. Looks like a sand shot coming up. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? This one's heading for some trouble. Here's a 17-foot putt. Ooh, that was close. All right, here's the tap. Okay, now let's take a look at the leaderboard after that one. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Well, looks like you got some work cut out for you in this next one. Second shot here on the 11th. And we are putting now. And if you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. And now the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. Oh my, splash. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. You might want to aim a little more to the right than normal. The ball's sitting above your feet. All right, click off the golf shoes. We're out of the sand and into the fairway. Good stuff. You're taking driver off the fairway, are you? This is out of the second cut here. I don't think this one's quite going to make the green. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? This one's just a 5-footer. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. This is the last putt of the hole, right? Right? Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. Something sounded a little bit off on that swing. That was good work to stick that one on the green. Not a lot of green to work with there with that pin placement. Oh, no. And that will go. And here we go on hole number 14. Well, that'll happen. And that one rolls just barely into the second cut. Come on, ball. I don't know if you have enough on it. For the bogey. Looks like a right to left break. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And that putt will go. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. A little bit to the right on the approach here. That was pretty. Just barely getting it over the bunker and sticking the green. I like to see it. Starting this way outside to the right. All right, let's head to the next. Okay, let's unload on this one. Par 4, 16th hole. I got a good feeling. That's too bad. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. Yeah, this is deep, deep into this rough. This is like a hack and hope situation. And you've got this left for par on this one. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. All right, this one's around 15 feet. And this one for the triple bogey. Okay, next hole coming up. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Nice. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Can't place my finger on it. Something was off on that swing, though. And you've done yourself a service there. We're back in the fairway. That's great. And this is your 5th shot. Oh, close there with the chip. 4 feet to go. A bit too much power into that putt. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. Time for our second shot here on number 18. That sounded a little woody. Yeah, this is very, very sandy in this. Careful of this one. Fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. Ooh, that's unfortunate. And we've landed in yet another bunker. Oh, nice little chip there. And with that, your round is over. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. And we are about to find out how low you can go in this ranked tour event. Hopefully, we'll see that name of yours moving up the leaderboard before too long. All right, let's go. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh, this one's a 3-foot putt. And after that first hole, we are starting our rounds at even par. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Here we go, this putt for birdie. And this one's, I think, going left to right. That was amazing. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. Okay, par 3, third hole. Let's knock it close. And about 34 feet away. Looks like you got a line on this. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Tee shot's looking fairway bound. Just a pure swing. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Heading left. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Wonderful, lovely. Now we're putting. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? And you're 2 under par for the round. Okay, 5th hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. And the approach heading to the left. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, I guess he'll have to settle for the bogey. And that putt will drop. That'll bring your score up to 1 under par. All right, here we go. Par 5, 6th hole. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. And this one's about 180 yards out. Nothing wrong with that. 6 feet to the cup. Oh, there we go. Dropping her in for the eagle. All right, you've brought things down to 3 under after that hole. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Little play. And this is your 3rd shot. Oh, the chip slides by. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. Ooh, with the touch out of the bunker. Well done. All right, moving forward. And after that one, your score will go up to 2 under par. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Ooh, caught a nice downslope. That's going to get you a few extra yards. This shot's around 155 yards out. And from the green side bunker. Oh, just right by the hole. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 9th. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. Currently 3 under par for the day. All right, 10th hole here, and we have a par 5. Looking good off the tee. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. Oh, you like that one, don't you? That's going to bring things down to 5 under par. And the 11th is a par 4. Ooh, screaming off the club face. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Oh, just missed that chip. Okay, par putt coming up. All right, that putt will go. Okay, 5 under par currently. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. That's a safe shot. Here we have a 17-foot putt. Oh, that could have been a birdie. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. And after that one, you're at 5 under. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. All right, this one just barely makes its way into that second cut of rough. Good shot. And you've got this left to save your par. Okay, 5 under par after that one. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. My goodness, you got a hold of that one. And this is around the 190 mark. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. This one's going hard to the right. Well, this one's on a line.
Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely.
And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. Wind is blowing left to right. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. Look at you go. Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. All right, no big deal. Eagle putt upcoming. I got faith in you. This one's looking decent. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Next up is the 16th hole. This one's a par 3. Oh, you hit that one well. Decent approach there. 15 feet to go from here. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. And as that rolls in, let's take a look at the scorecard. Okay, penultimate hole of this course. It's a par 5. Have a good tee shot. I think this one's fairway bound. And setting up around 215 yards out. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? 11 under for the round if you can sink this putt. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh no, I hoped that would go another way. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. I'm having that. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Nice work. That was some good golf. This one's a 9-footer. And with that, our time here is done. And as this one comes to an end, 11 under par for you. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And we are just about ready to go here in this ranked tour event. Let's get it going. All right, let's have a good round today. Have fun out there. Okay, there we go. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This putt is from around 20 feet. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Well, this one's looking good so far. And off to a fine start here. Even par after the first hole. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. I like that. And second shot here on the second hole. Ooh, this one's drawing a little bit. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. So far, so good. Here we go, par putt. Okay, we're moving to the next. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. Okay, let's knock this close. Third hole, par 3. You know what to do. Swinging like silk. Great work there. That's a great approach. Here's a 7-foot putt. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the 4th hole, and we have a par 4. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Here we go. This is for par. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Nice putt. And after that hole, currently 12 under par. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Okay, this will save you par. This one starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the right. Oh man. And that'll bring you up to even par. All right, 6th hole, par 5. Here we go. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a downslope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. That'll do nicely. Setting up here 145 yards away. And you've got this for the eagle. This one's going uphill and to the right. Oh, this one's looking okay.
And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
And 13 under par is your current score. Teeing off now on the 7th. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Well, it's going right by the hole. And here we go. Par putt coming up. And that putt safely in its home. And you are currently 13 under par. You got a left to right breeze on this hole.
Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here.
And this shot's about 145 yards out.
Good job.
10 feet to go. I think this one will go left to right. This putt's tracking. That is fine work. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole.
And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4.
Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. Well, this has my attention. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there. No good. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. I'll take those all day. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here.
Okay, that one is on, and you've left yourself a very long putt.
Okay, this is your eagle putt. Let's do this. Looking good so far?
Oh, somehow it doesn't go.
Just inches to the hole. Tapping in for a birdie. That was well done. And 14 under is your score. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. This one looks like it'll play. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. And this one's just about 6 feet. And after that hole, it looks like 15 under is where you sit.
And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4.
Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. And 1 stroke off the lead.
That was good stuff.
Looking at an 11-foot putt here.
And I think this one's breaking to the left.
Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. Wow, 16 under after that hole.
Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 3.
This shot's looking good. Nice little draw.
Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here.
Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. Right now you are at 5 under. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole.
Good one.
And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Was a good one.
Ooh, bad break.
And here we go for the birdie. Shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And after that hole, you are currently 17 under par.
And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4.
Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close.
And from the bunker with love. Nice shot.
Okay, after that hole, sitting there at 18 under par. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Great swing. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. Man, you're making this fun to watch. That's your 8th birdie of the round. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Come on, ball, hold on to the fairway for us. Yikes. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. If you can drop this, that'll be your eagle. This one's going up the hill and to the left. And about 5 feet to go. All right, 9 under is your score. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. Okay, there's big stuff on the horizon for you. I can feel it as we get into this ranked tour event. All right, let's get on our horse. And second shot here on the first. After that little outing, we're back on the fairway. Good stuff. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. And after the first hole, it's even par. Nicely done. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Whoops, that's not great. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. Here's a putt for 19 feet. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, and the putt won't go down. Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. Have a good tee shot. Might be a little strong. Good job. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Okay, let's go. Dropping it in there for birdie. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. We've got about 120 yards to get to that pin from here. Okay, here's our third shot.
Good job with that chip shot. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. And we have a little bit of wind to deal with on this hole. That should do nicely. And about 14 feet to go. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, right by. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th.
Got a good bounce on that one. This has got to chase out.
Was well played. And this one's around 175 yards out. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. And here's an uphill putt moving to the left.
Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go.
All right, let's check in on everyone else, see how they're faring today.
Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Oh, just missed the old chip there.
This putt is about 26 feet from the cup.
Ooh, almost.
And if this drops, that's your bogey. And that will do. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Silky swing. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Nice approach. 20 feet to the hole from here.
Downhill putt, moving right to left.
This one's looking decent. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. All right, now let's see what the scorecard says.
And now the par 4 9th.
Nicely struck. This one might need to sit.
And whoopsie. Actually, turns out you're going to be on the green, so well done to you.
And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here.
And I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work.
And you're at even par currently. Okay, teeing up now on the 10th hole. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do.
Well, this one's on a line. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. Here's a 9-foot putt. This one has just a slight break to the right. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. This one's about 100 yards out. And you got to make sure you got enough juice to get it up that slope on the green. Hey, that's another green in regulation. And here we go. This one for birdie. Oh, all right, a little tap putt here. Well done. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. About 6 feet to go here. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Okay, now for the par 5, 14th. Well done. We've got about 215 to go from here. Okay, this one for eagle. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. And this putt's around 11 feet out. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. So good. So good. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Heading for the bunker, I think. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, that is wonderful. Nice shot. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. See if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Great job on that approach. 8 feet to the cup. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. And now on to the 17th hole. This one's a par 5. Sweet. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Oh, almost in there with the chip. And this putt for the birdie. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. And teeing off now on a long par 4. That was powerful. Second shot on the 18th. Okay, third shot. 14 feet to the cup from here. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. And sealing your round with a putt. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time. And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Today we'll begin with a par 4 first hole. Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway, and we'll be on our way. Come on, ball. Kick right. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, here's a 22-footer. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. Oh, this one's starting out. Okay. Okay. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Looking really good. And it's a par 3 for the third hole. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. And this putt for the birdie. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Boom, you drop that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this fourth hole. And that one's just going to roll into the second cut. Oh, brutal. Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. After that, you're 2 under. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. It's tidy. This one's a 10-foot putt. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Nicely done, dropping it in for birdie. And this one is a par 5 for the 6th. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Okay, there you go. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Looks like he got a line on this. Oh my goodness, killing me here. Just killing me. Great putt though. Almost got that to go. And the 7th hole is upon us. This one's looking bunker bound. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. All right, let's putt. This would be nice to get for birdie. Pretty straight here, a little bit to the left maybe. So good. That was a fantastic shot. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Here we go. Birdie putt. Now we have the par 4 9th ahead of us. Well done. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. Here comes the 10th hole. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. This one's 19 feet out. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh, this one's looking okay. All right, give this a tap. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. Second shot here on the 11th. "27 feet away." And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Well, this one's looking good so far. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. And just tapping that one in for par. Nice. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. This drive is moving. Here's our second shot on the 12th. And that will play. Thank you very much. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. And that's in there for your 8th bird on the day. All right, a par 3 here on the 13th. Got some good contact on that one. Safe approach, nice.
All right, 20 feet to go.
Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Looking good so far. Oh, and it doesn't go. Oh, man. And now for the par 5, 14th hole.
Should be smooth sailing off the tee. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin.
Okay, and this is, I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. Way far away from the cup. Let's try to get this close.
Well, this has my attention.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
And teeing this one up on the 15th hole. I don't think I'm liking this. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. And we're almost putting here. We're on the green side rough.
Ooh, right by with the chip.
All right, tapping in for par on this one. Heading to the next. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Can we get a kick left? And this one is from way, way out.
This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here.
Ooh, that's too bad. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. And after that one, 10 under.
All right, the penultimate hole of this course, and we're staring down a par 5 on this one. Looks like he caught the downslope. This could run out.
And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way.
Ooh, is this one going to go down?
If you're tapping in for birdie, that means it was a good hole, huh?
And now, number 18. This one's a par 4.
Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. This one's about 110 from the pin.
We got to make sure we get all the way up that slope on the green.
And that'll do. Grab your putter. You've got this left to right, a 60 on the scorecard.
This putt's going left to right pretty hard.
Oh, look at this thing.
And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And it is time to compete. Looking forward to see how you do against all those other people out there across the interwebs. Have a good round out there.
Okay, let's check our distance twice.
And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. Oh, the chip goes right by there.
And tapping that one in. Just one over at the moment.
All right, par 4 for the second hole. Let's see what we can do.
Good stuff. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. And that approach was a bit wayward.
Okay, out of that bunker onto the green now. That's good stuff. Now, let's try, see what we can do with that long putt.
All right, that'll work from that distance. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. Okay, you are at 2 over par. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful.
And that will wind up still in the rough.
All right, this one's for the double. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. 3 feet to go. And that'll drop. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Teeing off now in a long par 4. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Those shots are going to happen to you.
Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough.
All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got.
And there we go. On to the green, leaving that bunker behind.
Okay, that's 7 over for the day. Wind blowing left to right on this one.
Well, you didn't get the most out of that one.
Here's our second shot on this 5th hole.
Smart shot. Back in the fairway. Now we got a shot. Here we go for the bogey. Oh, too bad.
And there we go. All right, 9 over par for the day.
And here we go. Par 5, 6 holes ahead of us.
Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so.
Ooh, barely sneaks into that deep rough. And from 37 feet out. All right, you've got this one out to the left. Okay, here's our par putt.
Okay, let's move on. And after that one, 9 over par for the day.
Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th.
I don't know, this one could go either way.
And the ball is above your feet on this one. Keep that in mind.
A little too much to the right. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. Bit long on that one. And here's an 8-footer for us. Okay, double bogey coming up. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Oops, that's no good. Second shot here on hole number 8.
This one's looking short from the sand.
Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. All right, give it a tap. And now a look at the scorecard. And now the ninth. It's a par 4. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Coming through with the chip. This one to safe par. All right, time to attack this back 9, teeing up on hole number 10. Setting up here now for our third shot. Good shot. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. Good job. We've got about 130 yards to go here. Going a bit left of the pin. And dunked. Well, you didn't hit that one perfectly. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Beautiful. Hit that green, no problems. Oh. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Oh, crud. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Well, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. This putt's around 29 feet away. All right, you're starting this way out to the left. Okay, for the quadruple bogey. Here comes the 13th hole. The approach heading right. Oh man, that's wet. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. Not an amazing swing. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Here is a 12-footer. Oh, almost in there. All right, let's head to the next. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Smart shot. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh, come on, come on. If you drop this, you could save par. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, this one's a short par 4. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. And for the par. And now, number 16, it's a par 3. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. All right, that one ended up rolling just barely into that second cut. 4 feet left. And now the par 5 17th. Okay, we were about 205 to the pin from here. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be great. And let's get out of this beach here. Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step 1.
All right, come on now. This putt to save par.
Oh, just a tap in here. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Looks like this one's safe. Here's our second shot on the 18th. This one's heading a little bit to the left.
Okay, have fun with this putt.
A little too hard. And this one's about 10 feet out. And with that putt, the round is over. And with that, I say goodbye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. We have a ranked tour event incoming. Big drama on the horizon. Here we go. Let's have a nice round. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin.
Here we go, birdie putt coming up.
All right, got most of the way there.
Good luck here, 9 feet away.
And not a bad effort as we kicked off our round here. Even par after the first.
That wind is going right to left out there. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking.
Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here.
Oh, nice. Lead done. Ended up in the fairway after all. And from the green side bunker, setting up with a sandy old lie. That was lovely to watch from the bunker. Nice and close to the hole. Now let's do this.
Here we go. We got a par 3 on the third hole.
A little too far to the right on the approach, I think.
Okay, you might want to just send some positive thoughts into the universe before you take this putt on. Whew, way out there. This one's a doozy.
Okay, bogey putt coming up. Okay, 3 over par for you.
And now the fourth hole, we have a par 4. And now hitting out of the rough.
This is our third shot. You're out of the bunker, and I've seen closer sand shots before, but on the green now, it's a plus, right? And this is about 4 feet. And as that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back. So let's crank things up a notch on the next one. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Setting up here in the rough, and it's a deep lie. No two ways about it. This is your bogey putt. So far, so good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. All right, now let's rip out the scorecard, see what that's saying. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. It sounded a little bit off. Okay, second shot on the 6th. All right, back up into this fairway. Let's set our sights on the green. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. Well, you can't hit them all. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. Oh, bad break. Boom. And that's 7 over par currently. And the 7th will be a par 4. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Good job out of the sand. Well done. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And that's too bad. A bit of bad luck here. That is your 2nd bogey in a row. All right, you're at 8 over currently. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. Good shot. And you've got this much left to save par on this one. There we go. Currently sitting at 8 over. And wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. And we're in the rough, and it is a bad lie. Real deep into this rough. Don't worry about it. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot. This putt's around 13 feet out. Yeah, that'll do just nice. And currently sitting at 10 over par. And the back 9 of this course starts with a par 5. Looks like a sand shot coming up. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. Don't pat yourself on the back just yet. Got a lot of work to do with the putter here. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. All right, let's sink this one for par. Ooh, that those ones, you should be getting those to drop. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. Ooh, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Drive's looking good. We are about 140 yards out.
Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here.
A little wayward on that approach. And from the green side rough.
This one needs to hold on to the fairway.
Good luck here, 8 feet to the cup. Here we go now on the 12th. I'm liking it.
And let's see if this one will run. You caught the downslope.
All right, this shot's about 150 yards out.
Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it.
Well done. On this hole, we've got this left for par.
Ooh, right.
And with that, we will move on to the next. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. The approach is heading a bit to the right. And here's our second shot on the 13th.
Oh, that would have been sweet. All right, let's do it. This to save par.
3 feet to go. And as that putt drops, that's a second bogey in a row. Let's turn things around.
All right, here's the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Ooh, off the downslope. Watch this one run.
And from here, it's about 250 yards out. And this is your third shot. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. That shows some resilience. Birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. Okay, stepping onto the tee now with this par 4, 15th hole. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, not a whole lot of work left to do here. Nice shot. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. And you've got this putt for bogey. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3, 16th. Something about that sounded a little off. Here's an 18-foot putt.
I think we got a left to right break here.
Just a little too much power. All right, for the bogey.
Oh.
Okay, let's head to the next. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th.
Well, that one wasn't super solid contact.
All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Nicely played out of that bunker. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. Okay, that putt's done. And hole number 18 is in front of us.
Okay, careful with this one. The ball's above your feet. This might not be enough out of the rough.
It was a good one. Here we go. Setting up in the greenside rough. Oh, almost got that chip to go. Okay, now this from 11 feet. Oh, sliding by. And tapping it in to end your round. Nicely done. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. And we are competing for glory today in this ranked tour event. Time to get into it. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Well, this one's on a line. Just a little tap needed here. That'll do. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Good shot. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Yep, that swing was a little bit off. Setting up here, greenside rough. This one's about 15 feet. Oh, brutal. Okay, moving on. Let's see how we stack up on the leaderboard. The third hole on this one, it's a par 3. This one's a little to the right on approach. Okay, green is elevated. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. And if you sink this, quadruple bogey is yours. Starting this one way to the right. Well, this has been a bit of a wild one, hasn't it? Hopefully we can get this one to drop, and then we'll be on our way. Well, the wind is definitely picking up here as we tee this one up. Here's your second shot on the 4th. A little awkward on that swing. This is what our third shot's looking like. Okay, greenside sand. Let's see what you have. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. All right, you know what to do. Par 3 here on the 5th. That's safe. Okay, 25-footer to go. And this putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. And the putt goes down. Okay, 6th hole, par 5. Here it comes. Have a good tee shot. This might find some trouble. All right, this is a bad lie. I'm just gonna say it. We're deep in the rough. I'll take that. Nicely played. I believe this is for your par. Just a little too much pace on that one. Oh my goodness. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. All right, let's rip out this scorecard, see what it's saying. Might be able to make a move here. This is a short par 4. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Setting up in the greenside rough, just about putting.
And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. Yeah, wind's blowing out there, right to left. And safely in the fairway. Good stuff.
And this one's about 210 from the pin. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Nice. About 9 feet to the hole from here.
And down it goes. Well done.
Let's see what we can do on the 9th. We'll get it back. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead.
I think you might be short here from the sand.
And we're in the greenside rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. All right, this one's for bogey.
And here we go with the 10th hole. It's a par 5.
You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. This putt is just around 12 feet. Well, the putt appears to be on line. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Oh no, water. Nicely played. And this one's about 180 yards out.
If you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there.
All right, this putt for double bogey.
This one's looking decent. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4.
Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. And we're about 135 to the pin.
Well, that one wasn't super clean. Whoops, there goes the... Yeah, that's the water.
This one's heading left. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right.
That'll do.
This putt is 9 feet away.
I think we got a right to left break on this one. You know what I would really like? If you could putt this one in.
And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. I think this one's destined for the bunker. All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here.
All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Let's do it.
I think you might be heading to the sand. This one's your 3rd.
All right, pretty safe shot. I like it. Playing it cool. We're on the green. That's good. This one's for par.
not a long par 4 on this one. Second shot here on the 15th. All right, let's get out of this sand. Oh, the touch onto that. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit too firm on that one. All right, let's move on to the next. And next is the 16th. We got a par 3 here. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And here comes a 4-footer. And teeing up now on the 17th. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. And we're going right of the pin. All right, onto the green. No worries from here on out, right? You send this ball home, you'll plop a birdie on the scorecard. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, now on to the par 4, 18th hole. Well, not the purest of strokes. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. This one's 26 feet out. Oh, almost. All right, you're done now. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.